In this lesson, I'm going to be starting you out with some of the menu items within the content management system or the back end of the website. We covered the back end versus front end in the first video. So here, I've already loaded the website. I'm on the About Us page of the CaribbeanCensus.net site. Remember that CaribbeanCensus.net is just what's being used for the purpose of this exercise. Your site may have a different name and may look slightly different, but the functionality is exactly the same. So I'm on the About Us page, and I would like to edit the text on this page. Now, if we go back to the content management system or the CMS backend, I have already loaded that in a tab here in Internet Explorer. I'm going to click that tab, and here we have the page, right? You can access this page by going to, if say for instance you were on your home page, you click on About Us Management, then Manage About Us. Okay, the editor loads here. Now this editor, as a matter of fact, for this video, I think what I'll spend time doing is giving you a quick overview of the editor itself. This box here is what's called the RTE, or the Rich Text Editor, and these are the tools that you'll have access to. I'm going to go through these really quickly using the About Us page as an example. Starting at the top left, we have what's called source, and what this does is, this is for more advanced users. If you click it, it shows the HTML source code of the page content. So that's the HTML version of what you would see here. That's for more advanced users, and I won't be going through HTML with you in these videos. So we'll click off. We'll go back to standard view. Next, we have the standard bold, italics, and underline tools, as you would in any word processing application. And to show you how that works, I'm going to select a line of text, click bold, click italics, click underline, and you'll see that the changes are made instantly. If I were finished and I wanted to update the website, I'd simply come down to the bottom of the page and click Save Changes. You'll find that the Save Changes link is the same on all the pages. You may have one page that has multiple windows like this, or multiple RTEs with one link that says Save. That, for example, would be covered in the home page management. I'll give you an example of that when we get to that video. The next tool is the strike through. I'll just click it to show you what that looks like. It strikes through the text. Okay, so I have now bold, italics, underline, and strike through. Other tools are superscript and subscript, or subscript and superscript. Then we have the undo tool. Now I should tell you that the undo tool here works only before you have clicked Save Changes. If you click Save Changes, the changes you've made here are instantly made to the page on the site. Okay, let me show you what I mean. I've struck that through. I have it now bold, italics, and underlined. I'm going to come here, click Save Changes. It will say that the record was successfully updated. If I go back to the CaribbeanCensus.net tab, I'm on the page. Nothing looks different because I have not yet refreshed the page. To do that, I go to the refresh icon here in the browser menu or toolbar. You can also do this by pressing F5, and there you go. It's just as it was in the editor. Bold, italics, underline, and struck through. To undo this, right, you'll notice now that having saved changes, there's no undo icon. So to undo at this stage, I have to select, then manually remove what I had done before, then save changes again. Then go back to the home page or the About Us page, refresh, and you'll see that the changes have already been made. There you go. Now, if I had not saved the changes here, I could go in, click bold, italic, underline, and the undo feature is now, or tool is now available. If I click it, the underline is removed. Click again, italics are removed. Now beside undo is redo. I can click redo, and there comes the italics Click again, there comes the underline. So this undo and redo only works before you have clicked Save Changes. Next to the undo and redo tool, we have what's called remove format. And what that does is, as the name suggests, remove all formatting that has been placed for the selected text. So I can click this and all the bold, italics and underlines has been removed in one go for the selected text area. Next we have two tools, paste as plain text and paste from Word. Next we have the insert or remove numbered list as well as insert or remove bulleted list. Next we have the indent, increase or decrease indent tool. Alright, I'm going to select some text here, increase the indent, you'll see how that works, decrease the indent and so on. That works again a lot like Word. The next tool over is the insert or edit link. Beside that there's a remove link tool, and that just does the opposite. It removes all of the linking that's been done here, and CARICOM will just become plain text again. Beside that we have the insert or edit YouTube video, and I will do a tutorial video for that tool specifically as well. So you're going to have separate videos for YouTube as well as pasting text in from a source such as Word. The other tools really quickly are left, right, center, and full justification. Again, that works just as it does in Word. We can also change the font type used from this drop down menu here. We have a limited number of fonts, however, for web use. Unlike your typical PC application or Windows or Mac application, you're not going to get all of the fonts that are available to you on your machine. Similarly, you don't have the ability to punch in specific point sizes like 10 point, 12 point, etc. You have a list of sizes, preset sizes that you can select here. So I'm going to select medium, for example, and Comic Sans. Alright, and it changes the font accordingly. Once we click save, the change will be reflected on the live site. I'm going to undo because I don't particularly want to see this on the site. Next we have the tool to add or edit the images that have, or insert or edit the images that have been, that you need to add on the pages. So here we have these 4 people in an image. I'm going to select it. This has already been added. I think I'll do a video for you just for the purpose of showing you how to add images to the site. So we'll cover that separately. Then we have tables. Similarly, if you wanted to put in a table here, it'll give you the options, the number of rows, columns, the border size, and so on. It works again a lot like Word. You can put a caption in, and the caption would come in at the top of the table. I'm going to cancel that. Then we have the horizontal rule or horizontal line. Let's say, for instance, you had several separate sections and you wanted to separate them with just a line. Simply go in, hit the tool here, and there's your line. So you could separate this paragraph or these 2 paragraphs from the last if needed on the About Us page. All right, I'm going to undo. There we go. Last few tools, we have the insert smiley. We don't typically use this for business related sites, but just to show you what that does, you have a bunch of smiley faces and you can insert them as needed. Not very business oriented. Next we have the insert special character. Now this comes in handy if, for example, the EDSC was a registered trademark, for instance, and you want to put a little R icon or symbol. We simply click on the special character tool, select the R from the list. As you see, we have all of these little tiny thumbnails. Then we get a little preview over here. Select the R, and there it is, just inserted here. Okay, I'm going to undo again. Last 2 tools we have are the text color and background tools. So I'm going to select again this line of text. I'm going to go bold, italics, underline, for instance, as I had done originally, and I'm going to make the text red from the drop down list, and I'm also going to add a background color. This works like the highlight tool in Word. There we go. So if I click save, go back to the About Us page on the site on the front end, refresh, and you'll see that a change has been reflected. So that's it. That's a quick overview of the RTE and your About Us editor. Talk to you soon. Bye.